Welcome to your Astro Forecast for the week of March 11th. I'm Sarah Nicole. This is Twisted Goddess Tarot, and my mission is to help you navigate the cosmic energies with greater awareness. If you're watching right now, you're probably watching the replay. If that's the case, leave a comment so I can come back and say hi to you. If you're new here, we do this every Monday where I chat about what is happening in the skies to bring light to how this week's astrology may affect you. Of course, this is going to be at a collective level. How these astrological events affect you personally will depend on how it is interacting with your personal birth chart. All right, so let's start off with today, actually Monday, March 11th. We have Venus, the planet of love, moving into Pisces until April 5th. Now, this is a really beautiful energy as the heart space moves into the really compassionate area of the zodiac. So if you've been working on softening the heart space, this energy really aligns with that intention. It's a time to learn that boundaries are more effective than walls, right? Because building walls is truly more of an escape method than it is a protection method. So this is also Venus moving into Pisces. This is also a time of wanting to dive deeper in your relationships, to move past just the physical, mental, and emotional connections, and to truly forge a spiritual or a soul connection within your relationships. Yes, that speaks to within, romantic relationships, but that also speaks to any relationships, right? This also speaks to your own relationship with yourself, your relationship with money, your relationship with community and friendships, right? Business partnerships, right? So when I say relationships, it doesn't just have to be speaking to romantic relationships. And then on Sunday, March 17th, we do have the sun forming a conjunction with Neptune at 27 degrees Pisces. So as if Pisces season and that dreamy Pisces new moon that we just had yesterday wasn't enough mystical energy already, we now have the sun, which is our core self, our essence, how we shine our light, empowering Pisces ruling planet, the planet of dreams, imagination, and spirituality, which is Neptune. So this is going to be a day, remember Sunday 17th, this is going to be a day of creativity, of inspiration, of heightened intuition. How this day goes for you will of course depend on your current situation, as it's a day of really extremely heightened sensitivity. So whatever you need to do to walk through this, make plans to do so on Sunday. For some of you, it may look like getting together with friends and creating art. For others, it may look like diving deep into ceremony, whether that be with community or alone. And for others, it's going to look like needing to hermit away from the world for a day. That will probably be me. So now anytime we have Neptune involved in the mix, we do have to remember to be mindful of seeing things through rose-colored glasses. So since Neptune is the planet of dreams and imagination and mysticism and spirituality, but it's also kind of like the smokescreen of planets. So we have to be mindful of seeing things through rose-colored glasses. It could be a day of confusion, a little bit of fogginess, but this is ultimately, this confusion energy is ultimately, right, the sun is shining a light on Neptune, which is our spirituality, our mysticism, our intuition, right, our insight, not the logical mind, not the thinking mind. And so this confusion is ultimately to encourage spiritual growth by looking within and finding the answers deep in your intuition, knowing that I can't trust everything that I see. I can't trust everything that I hear. It used to be just I can't trust everything I hear, but now it's I can't trust everything I see either, right? With like deep fakes and things like that. Like now you can't even trust what you can see with your own physical eyes. And so this confusion is ultimately meant to go within and use your intuition. It could be a time of reimagining yourself, reimagining your outlook, reimagining your ideas, your beliefs, right? So it's a really powerful day to tap into your intuition, to tap into your imagination, and to kind of reimagine your current clarity around spirituality. Okay, so with that, that is our Neptune conjunct the sun. It can be a really dreamy day, a day that you prefer to spend time more in the dream world than you do in real life. So as much as I'm always telling people like, hey, feet on the ground, head in the clouds, Sunday is definitely a full-on head in the clouds, ungrounded energy. And then also on Sunday, March 17th, we do have a first quarter moon at 27 degrees of Gemini. So the first quarter moon occurs when the sun creates a challenging square aspect to the waxing moon, which is while the energy of the moon is building, is growing. So this square aspect really pushes you to action. It creates sort of a tension that makes the themes of the first quarter moon focus, momentum, facing your fears. When we talk about manifesting with the moon, we really only get 2 weeks of active manifestation time, from the new moon to the full moon. The other 2 weeks are the waning moon. That's meant for release, rest, reflection, realigning before the energy starts to build again. So the first quarter moon acts as a reminder that we're halfway through the active manifestation part of the lunar cycle. It creates this tension to remind you that setting an intention alone at the new moon will probably not allow you to see fruition at that full moon. So the first quarter moon is here to remind you to take aligned action needed to allow your intention to come to completion. If you take the actions that are within your circle of control, the universe will conspire with you by taking the actions that are out of your circle of control. Also, any crystals, water, or other spiritual tools that are charged under the first quarter moon hold the energy of growth and taking action. The card for the first quarter moon in Gemini is speak your world into being. Now, because of the fact that this is also happening on the same day as that Neptune Sun conjunction, it's really a great day for affirmations. And Gemini being an air sign, it being very vocal, socializing, right? It's a day to speak what you seek until you see what you said. I actually have an oracle card that says that hanging in my office to remind me to speak what you seek until you see what you said. And so that could be a beautiful day to do that. All right, that is your Astro Forecast for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. Of course, this will be available for the replay if you missed the beginning, to come back and check out what you missed. So much love.